But here we go. We got winners finals.
Zinoto, Ksev,
The
Snake Peach.
The cream de la crop. And these guys have been going at it since Brawl. The only person that ever stood between them and those days would have been Low 1, and he's not.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much.
He doesn't. I don't think he wants to play this game, and I don't blame him. I would be done too. I don't know why I'm not done.
What? All right. Wait,
We're even.
Picking FD?
Ksev was a slight lead actually over Zinoto, which is really good, but Peach can definitely take advantage of Snake's terrible disadvantage.
Yeah, just forward air.
But if Ksev trades correctly, Peach is so light it might not matter.
Ow,
yeah.
Oh my god, or just up tilt through the down air.
Out of spot dodge, I mean,
Leg.
cancels 8 frames on the end lag of spot dodge.
And there's the forward air through the cipher that we were just talking about.
Ooh,
oh my god.
The down tilt forward air. That was
so
hot.
Good.
Optimal punish.
Last hit of down air, saving him from.
Oh, I like that.
Rolling through grenade, trying to get something off of it, but getting hit by it anyway.
Ksev got grabbed while pulling grenades so fast, you didn't even hear the grenade click. All you did was see the grenade on the ground after you got
that
thrown.
Shield pressure that Zinoto was putting Ksev through was just nice.
Woo! That forward air hits so high.
Yeah,
it's so good against Snake.
It hits like a little bit behind her head.
Ooh. I don't think he wanted to get caught by that grenade. That lets Ksev land a little bit more freely than he was hoping.
He didn't have a double jump there, so he couldn't forward air him again.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking for it.
He wants it. He knows that he's not going to trade, so he has to just take the kills when he has Ksev a disadvantage.
Really good micro spacing on the drift.
Yeah.
By Zinoto.
No, you can tell that he's been putting practice into his character and finds the back air to secure the stock. Now, this is where Ksev is under a little bit more pressure than he's used to, because as long as he doesn't lose the stock first, he can just keep trading. But that's no longer the situation. If he trades here, he's going to end up losing to Zinoto on Zinoto's left stock. And Zinoto passed him! It doesn't even need the 2 stock.
So many forward airs.
So many forward airs.
This is such a good move. And Snake, he would get hit off stage, and then Zinoto would literally just be there with his crown, just smacking him away. Get off my stage. Out of my stage. Get out of here.
Like a cat.
You could say. One could say.
Like a feisty cat.
A cat chasing yarn.
I'm a little surprised that struck to FD.
Yeah, me too. But it ended up working out for Zinoto, so.
I mean, it did, yeah.
Like, really well. I guess,
I feel like that worked a little too well in Zinoto's favor. I don't know why maybe Ksev's just comfortable on it, or maybe he thinks that the background colors might help him or something, but I feel like it just, without platforms, I feel like he just didn't have landing options. Maybe I'm wrong.
In advantage, the no platforms would have been really good, but he wasn't in advantage very much.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point. Maybe he was counting on beating Zinoto by simply outplaying him and holding lead, but which would be Snake's game plan normally, but turnaround up tilt gonna get him huge punish.
70% almost.
Yeah, that was doesn't look risky or feel risky.
Oh my gosh!
Did you see that bait?
Pivot grabbing the dash attack. That was so good.
He like float cancel, drifted backward and baited Ksev into dash attacking as soon as he saw it. The pivot grab.
Trying to extend the hitbox with a grenade, actually.
Yeah, no, and I respect that. That was super smart.
That was a really nicely timed grenade toss.
No, yeah, because he dropped it on the ground beneath him and detonated C4, waited for the timer, and then just picked it up off the ground and immediately threw it after it was cooked for a couple seconds.
Yeah, it was really clean.
And he's got the C4 set up on the platform, but you know Zinoto knows.
Oh, his double jump's gone.
Yeah, his double jump's gone. Drop.
Okay.
Float cancel drops into up B. That's weird.
I was half expecting him just to up B him there.
And just forwarders. That's all he's got to do. Half the time, he probably could pick up the grenade purposefully or accidentally with forward air. The Nikita, though, I respect it.
That was a really good Nikita.
Ksev must have known.
He must have.
That or he was expecting. So I guess he would just put it like thinking that Zinoto would try and slide under it with side B, and then react with neutral B, or react to the neutral B.
Actually, crouching the back air.
God, there's just so many like traps and like mind games going on here that I can't even comment on all of them. Like like both of these, the parry spot dodge
into. Oh no!
Oh no! Well, he definitely wanted the reverse up B.
Yeah, it was
Very unfortunate misinput, but
really
Ksev,
close still then.
as we say in Michigan, we take those. Last hit of down air, but not gonna follow up.
Grenade tossed down, actually gonna let him interrupt the back air.
Yep. Gets clipped by his own grenade, I think. And then the nair, yeah. Ksev, he had his this advantage state that he's been looking for this whole set, but Zinoto is actually just doing more with it than Ksev can, which is really unfortunate considering that he got it out of an SD.
That turn-up set up so
The turn-up
perfectly
was
for
perfect.
the forward air.
Yeah, Zinoto doesn't even care about that grenade damage, especially after dying at to himself at like 80.
That was,
Up air.
Just ran in.
That was so smart, but the grenade was just under him for long enough to punish it.
I wonder if each up air actually breaks the armor, because it's a multi-hit. I don't know if it would.
God, I'm not even sure. I'm even hesitant to call it armor. I don't know what kind of armor you would call it. It's such like a weak armor, you know. The Nikita again.
It's heavy armor.
Really, I would be scared too. But Zinoto found his way back.
He's getting ready for forward air, so Zinoto's Ksev's just gonna go high every time.
And I respect that.
Up
Just
air?
fast fall dodging down, down throw
Oh,
into the up
he
tilt. He
slid
was
off
off
the
stage.
platform.
He could have buffered air dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was expecting to get laid on the ground, and Ksev walked forward.
I wouldn't
and
have.
pushed him off the platform.
He literally this is exactly what happened in Brawl when Snake laid you off of the stage or off of a ledge. Like you would just be in the air and then you could just hold well, in this game he could just hold spot dodge. He could be holding spot dodge. But he just and then he just holds down and jump and floats.
Maybe he was trying to fast fall air dodge down, but he hit jump.
I have
know.
no clue. All I know is that he SD'd and Ksev took advantage.
I definitely know I would have been caught by that up tilt.
I don't know.
I didn't play Brawl, so.
Well, I mean, regardless of what character you're playing, if any character had gotten down thrown by Snake in that position, as if you just didn't press a button, you would just fall, and up tilt wouldn't hit you, unless you're like really, really big or something that I wouldn't know about.
By the way, it looked really cool.
But we're going back to town. I respect it. I see no reason why Zinoto couldn't find similar success to Game 1 on the stage, and I think he knows that.
That was a really good wait from Zinoto.
Yeah, he ran up to him, waited a half a frame, and then dashed back to go back in for his punish.
Oh, that was a really good float. Oh.
Using the invincibility frame so he doesn't trade the grenade damage.
All over Ksev in this game.
That forward air. He's doing to Ksev exactly what Snake wants to do to Peach when the grenades are active. And at this point, I wanted to say just stop pulling grenades. But how does Snake stop pulling grenades? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
That was almost it. He almost just forward aired into forward air.
Yeah, it was like pixels away from death.
That was very, very close. And if I'm Ksev, I'm shaking. I'm like,
Is that a stick? No.
No.
Okay. No, I'm just blind.
Zinoto's got such a lead, he could just be throwing turnips into the grenades to like keep them in the center of the stage or whatever, so he doesn't have to deal with them, and then like try pulling a better turnip. But the Nikita,
gonna kill? Oh
my god, almost. Pizza's real light. Oh, I can't believe he missed. He missed. That was silly. Okay, even percentages, not an even game. Zinoto up more than a stock. Either of those would have killed either of those characters. Well, it would have put Ksev in a bad position to get back aired, but yeah, there's the DBZ.
Good for Zinoto, I think.
The forward air hits the up tilt, and yeah, Zinoto just trades that Snake stock, and it.
That would have been it if he landed that, but that was a little bit off the mark.
Yeah, unless you're already behind, it is always worth trading stocks with Snake. Like almost always. Let's put it this way: very few characters are that much heavier than Snake is. But Zinoto just dealing this damage. And the C4 was
the C4.
Yeah, he actually had Ksev in disadvantage for so long. Ksev couldn't even blow up his own C4.
That looked really weird.
Air dodged
like
on the
frame.
same frame that he got hit, and it exploded the Nikita.
Yeah.
What?
It must have been.
Or did the Nikita explode hitting Peach's invulnerable body? What?
It must have been last frame.
I can't imagine.
The activation and then the frame after it tried exploding.
That's so weird. That's like melee, but the back air,
that's gonna
no.
Yeah.
clean 2-stock. That Zinoto played that so well. The only game he dropped was when he SD'd.
That's why Zinoto is one of the best.